Vettori versus Dolidze 2 is tomorrow, and I'm going to do my last minute predictions. You guys know the deal. I should have made this earlier, but I was too busy watching Street Beefs. So, yeah, shout out Street Beefs. First fight. Oh, and my pick rate is better than any MMA content creators I've seen. It's in the description below. Yeah, first fight. This is one of the cards of the year. And we're starting off with a bang. Yuneisy, Duben, Carli, Judice. Duben, honestly, she's underrated, and I'm not talking about her fighting skills. I'm gonna go with Carli Judice. I know she's 3-2, but her striking does look good. And Judice, she did knock out that girl in the Contender Series, which is impressive for a girl to get a knockout. But if you watch that fight, her opponent was just way too aggressive, and I mean, I don't know. But still, it's a knockout from a girl. But all her other fights, every single other fight that Duben fought, the opponent was 0-0. So we don't really know how good she is. And Judice, she does have good striking, so I'm gonna back her. Even though she's lost, she has good technique, and she seems like she's not gonna be that aggressive and dumb to get knocked out. So I'm gonna go with Judice. I feel like Duben, that was kind of like a how would you say it? I wouldn't say lucky, but like, she's not gonna knock everyone out. I don't know. I don't know how you'd say it. Next fight, Josiane Nunes, Priscila Cachoeira. Who gives a fuck? I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Nunes. I think Cachoeira's been on a bad streak. Nunes, she's really small for the division, but I don't know. She's tough. Her last loss was against a way bigger opponent, and Cachoeira is not that big. So I'm gonna back Nunes. It's hard to predict his fights. I don't really care that much to deep dive into it, but I'm gonna go Nunes. I think Cachoeira's on a bad streak, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, let's go Nunes. Who cares? And she looks like Goomba. I mean, look at that. I've always thought that Goomba. Next fight, finally a men's fight. Daniel Barez, Andre Lima. I'm gonna go Lima. I think Barez is alright, but I think Lima's striking is really good. Was he 2-0, 3-0 in UFC, I think? Good job. He made the weight today. I know he had issues with that in the past. What was Barez's last fight? Victor Altamirano. I remember that fight was interesting, but he did win. He did win. But I don't know. I'm just gonna go with Andre Lima. I think he's a higher prospect, I guess. Still kind of difficult to predict, but I'm gonna go Lima. I said that like 5 times. I don't really have a good reasoning, to be honest. I think he just has better striking. His striking is actually really good. And I don't think he's really going to get taken down like that. And he's beating some good guys in the UFC, like Lipa Letona, what's his name? The shoot the box guy. He beat Igor Severino, or he was winning that fight, and that guy's actually pretty good. The guy who bit him. So yeah, I'm gonna go Lima. And Barez, I don't know. Just not as good competition. Next fight, we're back with the women's. Let's go. Stephanie, Luciano, Sam Hughes. Oh my god, bro. I mean, what do you want me to say? I don't even remember this girl at all. I'm gonna be real. Okay. I remember she actually looked decent in that fight. I think she drew with Alan Carr in the Contender Series. And then only Luciano got signed, I think. But then Alan Carr later got signed. This is Sam Hughes is like so ass, but like she kind of wins. Like she's like she's like Jared Gordon in the women's division. That's what. Uh, Actually, I don't even know if that's fair to say, but yeah, no, that's fucked up to Jared Gordon. That's disrespectful, but you know what I mean. This one's tough because it's women's fight, and I'm gonna go Luciano because I remember like I was actually kind of impressed with her striking. Uh, I think she's a little bigger and longer. I mean, is it okay? Maybe not. I think Sam Hughes maybe has like she get takedowns, but fuck. I'm gonna regret this one. Who cares? I'm gonna go Luciano. I remember her striking was pretty good in her last fight, and that girl is like a takedown merchant kind of. No, I'm actually gonna switch. I'm going Sam Hughes. I think more experience. I think she could get the takedowns, and she's a vet. She's a to quote Lucas Tracy, crafty vet. So I'm going Sam Hughes, Sam Page. Next fight. Oh, look at this one. Carlos Vera, Josias Musasa. Um, I'm not going to get that much detail into this. I'm picking Musasa. Carlos Vera is ass. He's shit. No strike. His jiu-jitsu's okay from his back. Like he has a good guard game, but I mean, it's 2025. You don't submit people from your back anymore. That's not a thing. Maybe in street beefs, but not in UFC. He's almost 40, I think, and I honestly don't really remember Musasa's fight in the Contender Series, but he got signed, so it's probably decent. I think I remember he was like really athletic, and I'm assuming because he's black. And I think he had weight issues, but he made it eventually. So I don't know if that matters, but yeah, I'm gonna go Musasa. Carlos Vera, I'm never gonna pick him to win the fight. What are the odds anyway? It doesn't say. Who cares? Next fight: Suyoung You and AJ Cunningham. I This is a bantamweight fight. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I didn't know Cunningham could make that. I don't know if it's his debut at bantamweight. Probably is. I mean, unless like his debut, like his first ever profile, maybe was bantamweight. But I know he was featherweight for his last fight. Or no, no, dude, he was a lightweight. Fought Ludovic Klein, got murked at short notice, and then in the Contender Series, he got murked by the Nguyen guy, the Asian dude, Ben Nguyen, at featherweight, and now he's at bantamweight. The only reason I'm ha- I'm more optimistic with this matchup is because I don't think Suyoung Yu is not really a striker. He's a really good grappler. He has really good cardio, good chain wrestling. So AJ Cunningham's not going to get murked. I just feel like this dude has like severe brain damage already. And if you don't know this guy, when he was like younger, like a kid, he's from like the swamps. His dad would like inject him with steroids to try and biohack him. I'm not even kidding. So like he was like a Nazi dad, one of those dudes. Um, yeah, so I just feel like, and then I see every time I've seen this guy fight, he's gone like absolutely destroyed, like really bad. I'm like, oh my god. So, but yeah, I don't think he's gonna get a concussion this fight, but I think the drop in weight, I don't think that's gonna really benefit him. It's probably gonna make him pretty slow. But he is a training partner of Bryce Mitchell, so like maybe his grappling is good. and the odds are pretty crazy. But I'm gonna go Suyoung You because his grappling's pretty good. Like, so I'm gonna go Suyoung You by decision. But AJ Cunningham, I think the odds are kind of crazy because maybe his grappling's good, but I don't know. Probably not. Next fight, Waldo, Cortes, Acosta, Ryan Spann. I've been seeing everyone fade Ryan Spann. Like everyone's picking Waldo that I've seen. It's pretty surprising. Ryan Spann weighed in like almost 250, yeah, which is crazy. He was a 205er. Waldo, I mean, Spann is maybe his cardio is going to take a hit. Is his speed going to take a hit? He was pretty fast at 205. Waldo's a pretty fast heavyweight as well. I just think Spann is like more well rounded, and I don't think Waldo. I don't think his power is like that crazy. Like I think he has one finish in the UFC, but he's ranked. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure he's ranked. I think he's like 5-1 in UFC, but only one knockout. I don't think he's really going to be able to grapple with Spann, and I think Spann has more tools. He has like a good ninja choke guillotine, whatever, one of those kinds of things. And I think Spann's going to be a little faster and very powerful still. So I'm actually going to go Ryan Spann. Maybe his cardio will take a hit, is my only thinking. But I don't think he's going to be that outsized. Like, Waldo's a little thicker, but still, I don't think Waldo's power is that crazy, to be honest. So I'm going to go Spann as the underdog. Maybe, I don't think by finish. Has Ryan Spann won a decision before? Yikes. Yeah, maybe that's why he's underdog. But because Waldo's like, I don't think he's like it's possible. I don't think it's possible to finish him. Hey, let's check the apology. Fuck it. We here already, right? Ryan Spann. Has he won a decision before? 3 decision wins. He's been getting marked. None and split with Sam Alvey. Okay, this is not looking good. Decision against this dude. I'm gonna go Spann still. Spann by decision. Fuck it. Get you some plus money. I don't think I already said why. Not gonna explain myself. Main card: Seungwoo Choi, Kevin Vallejos. I'm going Kevin Vallejos. Seungwoo Choi. He's lucky to still be in the UFC. He's okay. Damn, 11-7. He is, dang, 6 foot. Dang, he's pretty big. A lot bigger than Vallejos. Damn. Seungwoo Choi is okay, like pretty good striking. He was a Muay Thai champ, I guess, but he's he's pretty bottom of the barrel in the division. Vallejos is an awesome, sick boxer. He had a very competitive fight with Gene Silva in the Contender Series when he was 21 years old. Took some massive shots. He has a crazy chin. And he came back in his this past season of Contender Series and absolutely murked this dude. Looks really fucking good. Like awesome boxing, awesome body shots. I love those kinds of fighters. He is a lot smaller than Seungwoo Choi, but I don't think Choi has that. He's not more dangerous. If Gene Silva is not finishing Vallejos, Seungwoo Choi is not going to finish him. And I think Vallejos just has awesome boxing. So I'm going to go Kevin Vallejos. Probably, I'm going to say it by decision. And that will be the end of Seungwoo Choi. Forever. Next fight, Diyar Nurgozhay and Brendson Ribeiro. Nurgozhay, he missed weight today, yeah, by like 4.5 pounds. I think the fight is still on. That's not gonna change. That is not gonna have any impact on who I was gonna choose anyway. I'm choosing Nurgozhay because Ribeiro is ass. He's horrible. I'm not gonna put any much thought into this. Ribeiro's terrible. I would never pick him to win a fight except against Machado. I actually picked that underdog, and that was still a really close fight. But Ribeiro's awful. Like he's not gonna win, and it's probably his last fight in the UFC. Next fight. This is actually a decent fight. Blackshear, Cody Gibson. Cody Gibson has looked very improved. I think he might have switched camps, and I think that's where the improvements came. But this, I think, is. I fuck with Cody Gibson. I'm gonna be real, but this is a tough matchup. I think Blackshear. I think the speed is going to be a problem. And he actually only has 2 KO wins in his whole career. He's more of a submission guy, and so I'd be surprised if he finishes Cody Gibson because he has a really good ground game. But I just think, like I said, the speed is going to be a big factor. I think. Damon's fought way high level competition. Cody Gibson beat like what was his name, Chad and Helliger, and that fucking bald dude with the what is his name? Brian Kelleher's his name. Those two guys are not that good. Blackshear, I mean, he lost to Montel Jackson, who's really good, ranked. He should have beat Mario Bautista. That was a robbery on short notice. Damon won that fight, and now look at he should have won that fight. That was a robbery, and now look at Bautista, top 10 in the bantamweight division. And then I mean, he looked really good against Cody Stamann. Had some other good performances. So I'm gonna go with Damon Blackshear. Interesting fight though. I think it's gonna be a really good fight. I'm actually no lie, no troll shit. I'm excited for this fight. It's like an underrated banger. Next fight. This is a pick. This is a tricky one. I've been pretty confident with all my picks except the girls. This one, I'm not confident in this pick at all. Alexander Hernandez, Kurt Holloway. I see a lot of people picking Kurt Holloway as the underdog, and I don't blame them. I just think Hernandez is a lot better at lightweight. Like he was having a lot of problems down at featherweight, losing to like I think he literally lost every featherweight fight. I'm pretty sure he did. Bill Algeo, Damon Jackson, Billy Quarantillo. But the weight cut, I think it was too much. I remember him saying like literally his dick was not even working when he was cutting the weight. Like the whole 6-week process or whatever, like his dick didn't even work, and he still thought it was a good idea to cut that weight. This is a tough one, and he came back to lightweight and beat Austin Hubbard in like a split where he looked okay, but it's and Kurt Holloway has really good boxing, but I'm going to trust Alexander Hernandez that he is a little better than Kurt Holloway, that he will have a takedown threat. I am very scared of this pick, but I'm going to back Alexander Hernandez. I think he is better than Kuczewski. I don't even know if I'm not confident in saying that he's better than Trey Ogden. That'd be a good matchup, but I think Alexander Hernandez is a little more well-rounded, and I think he is a lot better at lightweight than featherweight. I mean, he was piecing up Jim Miller, which is pretty impressive, I guess. So I'll go Hernandez. Krhalbog is a very good underdog, though. I'm not gonna lie. Fuck. Co-main, good ass fight. To be honest, not high. How would you say it? Aura, high star power is what I meant to say. Chidi and Jaquani, Elizares, Alexis dos Santos, and Jaquani actually missed weight today. Yeah, no, yeah, he missed weight today. He doesn't say here, but he did. Um, that was bound to happen. He has a very big track record on the regional scene of missing weight, and he's down at 170. This is a really tricky one to predict. Chidi was a one-round fighter. Like he was the most dangerous first-minute fighter of all time. And then after that, he would gas. That was at middleweight, but at welterweight, he's looked different. Went to a pretty slow decision win against Reese McKee, and then beat Jared Gooden. Higher paced fight, but Jared Gooden really wasn't trying to win that fight. And then Kwani was just holding him in the clinch and kneeing him the whole time. But I think Eliseo is a lot better than those guys. Eliseo is very underrated, very good. He's like a top 20. He's like probably the 22nd best in the division. Right outside the rankings, used to be ranked. I'm going to trust that Dos Santos is not going to get chinned in the beginning. And I'm going to trust. This is hard. And Jaquani has really good kicks, and he's super fast. Faster than Dos Santos. This is a hard one. Fuck. I fuck with Chidi, bro. I just don't trust his cardio. And Eliseo was. Fuck. Chidi missed weight as well. That's a benefit, right? Let me see who's. Let me get a reminder of who this guy's. Yeah. Lost to lost to Duraev. Oh, he lost to Duraev. On striking? Nah, fuck that. Nah, I'm going. Nah, fuck, nope. I'm going to Josias Santos. Really good fighter. Good striking. Capoeira. And Jaquani. He is really dangerous, but when he's dangerous, he usually gasses himself out. So I'm going to Santos. And Jaquani, the guys he's beating are pretty ass. Main event. Marvin Vettori, Dolidze, the rematch that we've all been asking for. I was going to watch the first fight back again, but then I didn't. But what I remember from it is that I low-key thought Dolidze won, but it was really close. That's what I remember. But this was 2.5 years ago, 2 years ago. Yeah, 2 years ago. Here's the thing. I've seen people saying Dolidze could get a finish. No, he can't. Vettori has the best chin probably in UFC history. I've never seen him wobbled, and he's taken insane shots. I mean, look at his last fight against Cannonier. That was insane. So he's it's impossible. He's just one of the guys. It's impossible to finish him. So we're cutting out Dolidze by finish. It's not happening. So are you going to say Dolidze can win by decision in a 5-rounder where he's had suspect cardio. I'm not confident with that. I'm really not. Now, here's a problem with Marvin. He's been gone for a while. His last fight was 2023 June, right? Pretty sure. Yeah, like a year and a half. Against Cannoneer, he got destroyed. And then he moved camps and had a really bad shoulder injury, and he was out like for a year. Now he's back. So how is he gonna look? He went to ATT, so I'm gonna trust that they prepared well. I don't think he's gonna get finished. This is going to a decision because Marvin doesn't finish anyone either. This is a tough one, but I'm gonna back Marvin. I don't think Dolidze is gonna finish him, and I don't trust his cardio. But Dolidze has looked improved. His striking has looked improved in his last two fights. But to be fair, it was Kevin Holland, and it was like right away he fell on top of Holland and he hurt his rib. And then it was Anthony Smith, and Smith wasn't even trying because he used to train with Dolidze. It was a really weird fight. So yeah, I'm gonna go Vettori by decision. I'm not confident. I'm not that confident, but I will stand my base. I think Vettori is a little higher level quality, unfinishable, way better cardio, and he switched gyms, so I'm gonna trust that ATT got him right. Yeah, those are all my picks. How many underdogs? I think I only got one, Ryan Spann. He's definitely a favorite. There's no way. Oh, two? Oh, Sam Hughes. Uh, I'm guessing Judice is the favorite. So yeah, two underdogs. Oh man, I'm kind of scared of this pick now. Who has Sam Hughes beat? Oh, she beat Amarin, Dudakova. Uh, 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 fuck it. I'll go Sam Hughes. Oh, I already said it. All right. Those are my picks. Fuck you.